Hello my lovely viewers, Pash here from SmartStudy Lab again, your number one source on YouTube for smarter ways to study and also tips and suggestions to make your student life easier. I've already covered a few other smarter ways to study in my earlier videos, so do check them out on my YouTube channel SmartStudy Lab. Lakhs of students around the world have already benefited from these smarter ways to study and have scored better marks in their exams while studying lesser number of hours, and at the same time also saved thousands of hours of their study time. Now you can too. So let's get started on today's smart study method, which is simply studying with a teaching mindset. Tell me and I forget, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn, so said the famous writer Benjamin Franklin. It is a proven fact that you learn best when you are engaged in the learning process. If you are able to apply what you have learned in a new context, then you have mastered your study material. Research shows that studying with a teaching mindset is indeed one of the most effective ways to learn and study. When studying with a teaching mindset, you study as if you're going to teach the study material to someone else. In fact, even if you do not actually teach, just studying as if you are going to teach to someone else leads to better learning. When you study with a teaching mindset, you will understand the study material better because of four big reasons really. The first reason is you try to identify the important bits of information and focus on them. Second, you will try to organize the important information in your mind. Third, you will try to explain the information in your mind as if you were explaining it to someone else. And to make your explanation sound logical, you will focus more on understanding what you're studying than just on memorizing. And finally, four, you will also start thinking of all the possible questions that you might be asked and your response to them. All of this mental engagement will require thinking deeply about the material that you're studying, and this deep engagement with the material will improve your learning. You will understand better, better, and remember more for longer. Remember that understanding something is the surest way to create long-lasting memories, and failing to understand or just memorizing something is the easiest way to forget it. When you study to teach, you study to understand, not memorize, as you prioritize understanding over memorization. So if you're studying something where understanding is possible, always study with a teaching mindset and focus your effort on understanding, not on memorizing it. I've got a small tip. So if you commute to school in your school bus or in whatever transport, then use your travel time productively by explaining or teaching whatever you have studied to a friend or to your travel companion. The minor drawback of this smart study method is for students who are used to ratification or rote memorization or cramming. For them, initially understanding a study material will seem slower and hence frustrating than simply memorizing it. But do not give up. Be patient with this smarter way of studying. Research shows that you will actually perform much better in exams if you understand what you're studying rather than by just memorizing it. And you will also remember this information for a much longer period of time. Another thing to keep in mind is that one smart study method may not be suitable for all types of study material. So in some cases, ratification or cramming or rote memorization may actually be the best mode of study. So for example, while studying important dates in ancient history, there's not much to understand. So you're better off just memorizing all the important dates. Hence, it is important that you're able to identify topics which are best understood and topics which are best memorized and study accordingly. Well, if you've heard me this far, then thank you so much for giving me your time. I can assure you that if you practice and master the smarter study methods that I cover in this video series, you will score better marks in your exams while studying lesser number of hours. Lakhs of students around the world are already doing so. Now you can too. If you like this video and if you feel that you found it useful, then hit the like button for support and make sure that you also subscribe to this channel and give us your support. Click the bell icon if you want to be notified every time that I post a new smart study video, which is every single week by the way. And also please make sure that you share this video with your friends on social media and WhatsApp. Also remember to send me your comments, tips, suggestions, anything that you want to say on smarter way of studying that you find really useful by using the comments box on my YouTube channel SmartStudy Lab. I'm Pash from SmartStudy Lab and I'll see you next week with another amazingly powerful, smarter and effective way to study, which is called as self-explanation. Till then, happy smarter studying and see you shortly.